Welcome, welcome everybody. How we doing tonight? How we doing? Doing all right? Got me feeling all right? Sing us a song. You're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. There we go. Welcome everybody. We're back. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh. How we doing? $50 to get the pass done. You don't need to do all that. Welcome everybody. That guy Ryan, the sole holdout on Twitch. Who do we got here? Chris Cass, Anthony, Jappy. How you doing? Quoth the Raven, Nevermore. White Rabbit. Go Ask Alice. Tony Moore. Welcome everybody. How we doing tonight? How we feeling? Well, I did it, guys. We got there. $38 hours. I got there yesterday. Well, I'm from a different time zone, so you have to go. Well, thank you for coming. Either way, thank you for coming, Quoth. Sorry you could only come for 10 minutes. Either way, I hope you liked the video and you like what we got going on here. I'm gonna try this. Somebody who mentioned a punish deck. Somebody wanted to see it. Hey, what's up, Unibot? How you doing? Somebody wanted to see a punish deck, and I hadn't done one in a while with my. I don't think I'd done a full punish deck, especially a punish demons, which I kind of want to do. Boom. Anthony said he wanted to punish demon. Okay, let's do this. Boom. Pop. Angel Demon. We should do a Blood Angels again. That might be a fun idea to do again. Yeah, Razorkin. I'm going to try to do the Razorkin Punish for sure. That's going to be a goal here. That's going to be a goal here. Let's do you. Okay, so this guy is just going to go for nothing. Fountain Port Bell. Denial, denial, denial. I guess we'll get rid of a Fabled Passage. Boom. Probably just more removal. This guy is, yeah, we're wasting our time with this. He's just never gonna play anything. He's just never gonna play anything. He just has board wipes, and that's it. It's Esper Control, which is the old Cincinnati time waste. You know? The old Cincinnati time waste. Little rough here. I can't get that Razorkin down, but I'll run it just in case. Not a great opener. I honestly needed more removal in this hand. Yeah, not a lot of removal. This is a problem. I kept kind of a shit hand here. The unfortunate problem is Razorkin is the odd man out on here. I have Magebait in here too, and we might go for that more offensively. But with no early removal, I might have to. I'm being an idiot. I'm not investing in removal, so that's my stupid ass for not doing that. You know, that really is my stupid ass for not investing in the removal package that we need. I'm probably gonna die here just immediately, which is fucking crazy to imagine that you can just die on turn fucking 4. Boom. Yeah, unfortunately you need to I know. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that meta, dude. For real. It is really tiresome that the only way to win a game is just to fucking pop the other person, to bloody the other person's nose immediately. Like, the first 3 plays have to be kill cards. Like, it's sad that we're in it. I put some removal. It's not like I put none. I just didn't absolutely load it down like a ridiculous amount. But you clearly have to, unfortunately. Because I didn't want to... If you're running my hurts you for playing removal. So part of the reason is you can't... you're going to get hurt if you do it, you know? So I didn't want to overload on it. That was my idea, thinking, oh, I don't want to overload on it. You know... He's got an instant. He's going to kill that. Or he'll crack that. Oh, okay. Draws cards. Interesting. Oof. All right. Should we first strike him with my? Why not? I had a feeling that was going to happen, but we made him lose the life anyways. Enters tapped. Put Scrawling Crawler. Okay. Do that. He'll probably play a pump, but that's fine. How many? He fucking played 4 of them shits. Holy shit, man. He played fucking 4 of them. He had fucking 3 of them. That's all he's played so far, really. Earthbend. Do that. Alright. Let's do that. Let's just wait. We're gonna hurt him no matter what he does here. That's kind of the idea, is the punishment. No matter what he plays, it's gonna hurt. Let's do that. Let's push in Razorkin. Boom. We'll put down Demon Wall. And after all... Boom. Okay. You're my demon wall. I said maybe. Gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my demon wall. I'm gonna hurt myself here a little bit. No attacks. There we go. Hey, what's up, Garrett? How you doing? Claypool. Welcome. Boom. Can exile that. You're my demon wall. I said, baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. Nope. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, jing, jing-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, something, something. You're my demon wall. You're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my demon wall. I said maybe. Do 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 do. No, there's people in Twitch. They're just being silent. I see you there, though. I see you, Ryan. Don't worry. Soul Guide Lantern. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. There you go. Got him. Hey, what's up, Gobble? Do. Okay, that worked how that hey, what's up, Necro? Lurking, losing at Night Rain. Oh, that's too bad. Illuminatus. All right. That worked as intended. That definitely worked the way that we wanted it to. Okay, we're gonna do this. Ops goes first. Elspeth looks like the Emperor of Mankind. Boom. Put that down. Boom. Whatever he puts down, we're gonna hit it with the stabber. Ooh. So let's get rid of stab then. Let's put down the Razorkin. Boom. I did make a Jeskai Air Force deck. Yeah, that's a thing that did happen. Nobody watched it, but I did make one. Boom. Scrawling Crawler. He's gonna gain. He's probably gonna play more removal. Because these guys, they don't like the game. Does that make any sense? They don't like Magic. They like winning. They like winning games. They don't actually enjoy engaging with the mechanics. That is not something that's they just want nothing to happen. They want absolutely nothing to happen. That's the main goal there, you know? Is for jack shit to happen. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Overlord of the Flood Pits. Nice. He gets to draw a bunch of cards, which will hurt him. Strat bet. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Boom. Very nice. Looking at you, Azorius. How you doing? Yes, Rakdos. Trying Rakdos. We'll see if it works. We're trying to... We've hit like fucking 50 control decks, which, you know, it is what it is. Elspeth. Okay, very nice. Create white soldiers. I do this. Do that. Probably a sweeper or something like that. The goal of this deck is just to keep everyone off the board until you can get Elspeth and just keep pinging you for 1/1s. That's the goal of this deck. It just goes on forever and ever and ever and nothing happens. I was thinking about Avarice. I might add Avarice in it. I was trying to do more punishment than anything else, but it may need a little Avarice in it. It may need a wee bit of Avarice in it. Do. All right, Ops goes first. Let's do this. Get that. Boom. See, I'm fucking myself over here, guys. You have to kill everything that goes down. You just have to do it. Unfortunately, the only way to fucking survive is to just annihilate everything that goes down. You can't let it happen. You just can't let it happen, bro. It can't be done. You just cannot let the first 3 turns of the game go by with people playing cards. It's the worst thing you can do is let somebody play cards. Because it's just crazy at how bad shit gets. How bad things get out of control. Every fucking creature, every turn 1 turn creature scales out of fucking control or is an anchor for fucking Badger Mole on 2, you know. It's a constant issue. It's a constant struggle. It's wild. Look at that. Yeah, I'm running kind of a classic mid-range, and this just ain't the fucking sweaty ass fucking meta for that. That's the God's honest truth, man. It is just not the sweaty fucking meta for this fucking reasonable mid-range shit, bro. You have to come out fucking guns blazing on him. Yeah, I have, well, not the snake. I have the whatchamacallit, the lizard. Hey, what's up, Geo? How you doing? Is mono black? Yeah, mono black is what I hit mythic with, 100%. Yeah, that's good. So, all right, I gotta adjust some things here. I think the card draw ping is just not powerful enough. I like Mage Bane, but that is not good. Scrawling Crawler's decent. But yeah, I think we do need fucking more kills, more often, more aggressively. Avarice wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't know who I'd take out for Avarice. I'd have to think about it for a little bit. Hey, what's up, Everfree? You're running Rakdos Mayhem. How's that working for you, Everfree? You enjoying that? Hey, Stella Bravo Actual, Burning Below. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Hops goes first, man. Every fucking time, bro. Let's do Multiversal Passage, put it in for red, enters tapped. Boom. Badger. See, every fucking time, bro. Every fucking time. Alright, I gotta stab him real quick. Boop. You can't let people have fucking cards, bro. You just can't. We're at the point where it's like chess. Like, we know the first couple of moves that need to be made. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely fucking devious, bro. Absolutely fucking devious. I killed one and another one popped. Absolutely fucking devious. Doof. Hey, what's up, I Bite Tuna? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Boof. Pop. Let's get a demon wall out here. Let's see if he has the protection. No, he does not have the protection. He did not, in fact, have the protection right there. Head out to do some paperwork. Is that a euphemism? Imagine one more badger. I don't have to imagine. I know it's coming. They love badgers. They love badgers. He hates these cans. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. Notarization. Oh. Shelt by Delt. It's a big problem. It's going to grab the Unholy. Llanowar Elves. It's going to rip the Accelerator on us. Boom. Yeah, we can't let creatures live, guys. We might even need to put fucking board wipes in this fucking deck, dude. For real, we can't let any fucking creature live, because we get this shit every time. It's either control or it's some shit that fucking ramps out of the fucking universe. Probably mono black aggro. Me personally, the mono black aggro would probably do it really quickly. Let's do that. None of this fucking, man, we're gonna fucking die. It's you can't let this shit live, bro. We're gonna have to do some board wipes or something like that. You can't let this fucking you can't let this shit fucking live. You see this shit, man? We need an absolute fucking cavalcade of smash. We need an absolute fucking cavalcade of smash. We can't let that fucking fly, man. The little pings we're gonna get from punishment, no, they're just not gonna work. Raven Eagle is too slow. I do like the demons, but we gotta do better. We gotta destroy everything, man. I don't even think we can do it individually. I think we have to fucking do like fucking Black Sun or something. I think we have to do like fucking 3 Black Suns. Boom, boom, boom. Blasphemous edict. Fookster, how you doing? Welcome to the show, Fookster. And after all, you're my demon wall. Enters tap. I think the game might be too fast for Punish. This really only works for... It like only works for fucking people who are playing kind of like if we were going up against Lessons, it would be good, but we're not hitting Lessons. We're hitting these fucking either Mega Ramp or Control, which is just the worst matchup for me. Let's do this. Let's try to get him. I see you just got in the game, but I had a few questions if you get the time. What's up, Fookster? Let me know. You can talk to me. I'm half paying attention. Boom. Strategist and Hiatus, welcome to the show. He's gonna do a lightning helix on that. It'll cost him a life. Boom. Did it right away. Alright, I like that they're having to play defensively here. I like that they're playing defensively here. Boom. Boom. I have a feeling it's fucking Jeskai Do Nothing, though. Yeah, it's Jeskai Do Nothing. Fucking hell, dude. I thought Mythic would be fun, bro. I was so wrong. Mythic is fucking terrible. I thought I'd have a good time just being able to chill. Debased me of that idea. Boom. Oh, he gets to draw some cards. Yeah, this is Jeskai Do Nothing. Very nice. I grind and hit plat online. Did a fuck ton of crafting after playing mono decks and mainly found out poison counters and found your event so vital climb with a build with it if I build it or surface a little bit of paragraph. You know, it really depends. If you want to climb, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to run. I think mono black aggro is better for pure climbing. I think what really makes the poison work is it surprises the shit out of people. That's the main reason that one goes off. Mono black aggro got me to mythic. That's what I would run if I wanted to get there. The poison is good. It works. It doesn't not work. It 100% is an effective deck. I got like 60% in mythic with it because it surprised the fuck out of people and it keeps people on the defensive. But for just raw numbers that are going to consistently hit, play mono black aggro. That's your man right there. He's probably going to come in on me here. Boom. Woo woo. Pop. Pop down to 1. There you go. Hey, what's up, Billy Basham? How you doing? Welcome. And he's out of there. Low boy 86. Cruller Sunset aggro. Yeah, that's my mono black aggro is what got to the fucking. Hey, of course, Fookster. Welcome to the show, by the way. I hope you stick around for a bit on the Twitch chat. Boop, boop, boop. That's a pretty bad opener right there. I'm going to mulligan that. Yeah, that's better. Let's get rid of the second annex there. Boom. Poison, probably, maybe Golgari poison might be a little snappier, but ooh, it's discard. Yeah, Golgari poison might be a little snappier, but the reason that poison works is it keeps people off guard and on balance. That's the goal of it. It completely keeps you. They have to play defense so much, and you're coming at them so aggressively, and you're punishing them for targeting your creatures. That's the reason that poison works. It's the essence of aggro. Is that they're completely off guard. It's called the mono black. What is it called? It's called Just Win Faster. Yes, that's the one. Just Win Faster. That got me to mythic. An old sub, but a new sub. Okay, interesting. Drawing garbage here. Let's do that. Okay. And that for us. Boom. Aclazats. Kind of flooded here. Not kind of, I did. Boom. He may have some removal, which is not ideal. If he doesn't have removal, we're going to be okay. If he's got the removal, we're fucked. 5 cards in hand in mono black. I don't imagine that he doesn't have a targeted removal in his hand. Yep. I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. He got us. He got us. We mulliganed and he hit us with the Duress and Ozai, so we were 4 cards down. It's next to impossible to recover from that. It's next to fucking impossible to recover from that shit. It's not easy. God damn, we flooded so bad here. Bloodletter of Aclazats. Ozai's Cruelty. Yeah, we fucking did terrible there. This is not working well. This is not working well. We're gonna have to figure out a little bit tighter situation here. This is not great. I'm not happy with how it's performing. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes, man. It do feel like that sometimes. The floods are real. What's the skill gap between Plat and Mythic? It's big. Plat to Mythic is a fucking slog. Your best bet in doing it is to grind out a really powerful deck and just hope you hit about 55% win rate. That's your best bet right there. It's very tricky. You've got to if you're not running like major on brand removal and you don't have some sort of plan for anti-meta, you're going to be in trouble. It's pretty tough because you have to consistently get a certain level of wins. You don't have the choice. It's a lot less forgiving. So all right, so the goal here is to get him to play all of his creatures and Black Sun him. That's the goal. If we can get as much creatures as we can down, because white usually doesn't keep any removal in their hands. Yeah, that's perfect. He's gonna really be hurt from Black Sun, like badly, especially when they shell you. Exemplar. What is with the flooding? That's what I want to know. What's going on here with the floods? What's happening here? Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. 13 cards in, and I drew 7. I drew 7. Hey, what's up, Hillbilly? How you doing, man? Stiggy, how you doing? Yeah, I was on the My Hates lessons until the game decided to give me no lessons. He gets to draw 2 cards here, which is not ideal because the main thing we want is for him to not draw cards anymore, and he's so far successfully been able to... There you go, man. Play it all out. Play it all out. Okay, so we just have an infinite amount of mana here. 8 mana. Impressively high. Impressively high here. Boom. Yeah, I'd be doing good if I was playing Monopoly. I'd be doing pretty awesome if I was playing Monopoly. I'm not playing Monopoly, though. That's the problem. That's the problem. Linden, Steadfast Queen. Tragic Trajectory. Hey, what's up, Putz? Let's do no attacks. Let's do end turn. Boom. Mage Bane's kind of hurting us, too. Scrolling Crawler. End turn. Wow, he needed that. That was incredible. I should have hit the Strategic Betrayal earlier. I didn't think he had that. We are doing so fucking bad right now. Holy fuck, dude. We are doing so fucking bad. It's incredible. It is genuinely fucking shocking at how terrible we're doing with this deck. It is woefully unsuited for what we're going up against right now, man. Woefully unsuited for what we're going up against right now, man. Jeez, I don't know what's going on here, guys. I keep putting fixes in it. I keep trying to adjust angles of fire here, and everything they throw us up against right now, we are just not prepared for. We are just way undergunning what we have here. Yeah. We are just hitting. We haven't seen one fucking lesson deck, which is kind of what I set this up to fight, and we haven't seen fucking one of them. There hasn't been a single lesson. Impressive. Let's do Multiversal Passage for black. Enters tapped. And the floods. Yeah, look. We flooded again. Look, 5. We'll have to cut a land. We'll have to cut a land here. It's crazy. Doot. That's crazy work. I'm waiting for him to play out so I can... There we go. We're going to do this. I kind of want him to pump up even more. Yeah. There we go. Okay. We'll do this one. Do this. Hey, what's up, Leon? He probably got fucking 50 more Sheltered by Ghosts in there. We got rid of 2 of them, but there's no telling how many more he's got in that fucking bitch. And turn. Hillbilly, you had a problem with your channel? I didn't know that something happened that fucked up your channel. Seam rip. 2. Boom. Boom. Okay. This is going on forever. He's gonna do nothing. Boom. Let's hit him with that. Waiting on that third Shelt, basically, yeah. Shelt by Delt. Why don't you give me another one, bud? Sad. Boom. Pop. Okay. Interesting. So is this Google account just for... Yeah, I noticed that your chat wasn't showing up a lot of times when you chatted in my channel. It wouldn't appear. I don't know if you got chat controlled or something. I don't know what happened there. And after all, you're my demon wall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my demon wall. Waiting on that Shelt by Delt. Top decking and felt. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Immediately, 2 people left once I started singing Demon Wall. I watched 2 people get like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. This dude. Oh, immediately people left fucking Twitch chat too. I saw numbers literally go down in real time. It was incredible because I'm singing Demon Wall. I'll never stop though. It doesn't matter. You can't take away the song out of my heart. Okay, guys? It won't happen. This is a gross hand. This is dirty. Something about this just fuck it. That's like a hand that tricks you. That's a hand that's gonna lie to you and tell you that it's good and it's really not. Stella, I can see the live viewers up on my screen right now. Stella, bravo, actual. I can see the live viewers. Immediately when I started singing Demon Wall, they twitched down. I'm not mad at it. Listen, I get it. It's terrible. But after all, you know, you're my Demon Wall. Oh, that works, Hillbilly. I appreciate you coming by. And after all, I said it's not going to stop me. You know what I mean? You're my demon wall. We got no removal, which means we're probably going to immediately die. Verge. Let's do Needlehead. Let's do damage on him. Because I can sweep. Whatever he puts down, I can sweep him. I'm not happy about sweeping too, but... I can do it. I'm not happy about it, but... Oh! He said no thanks. Stella Bravo actual. All right, now we're getting a little grind on. Now we're hitting the grind worm a little bit. The grind worm. Yeah, a 5 cost might as well be in a million cost. Still a putz. That's very tricky. I like Judith. And when she first came out, it was fun to try to do a spell slinger deck with him. This is true, Stiggy. It was really fun, but ultimately she's just too big. She's a big old lady, and listen, we like that. You know, she's a big old dame, but ultimately, like I said, a 5-drop, you're usually dead by fucking turn 5. The game's usually fucking on way to lose or win or lose. Hey, what's up, Trex? How you doing? Boom. Hey, Hillbilly, I see your other account. You were airbending Gruff Truplets today. Let me see that Badger Mole. I got him. Okay, he didn't put him down. Alright. Reanimator. So I need to pull my... whatchamacallit, or I just insta-lose. That's what we're going to run tonight. Which song, Crimson Fire? I'll sing whatever song you want. We need to pull my Strategic Betrayal or I lose the game. We got an 8% chance of hitting it. We're going to put you down so we can maybe pull it. Nope. We got a 9% chance of hitting it now, 8.6%. I don't want to talk to a fucking reanimator. Come on. Think I want to talk to a reanimator, bro? Let's put down let's put down Magebane. There's Demon Wall. There you go. Ran the discard deck tonight. Well, 50% diamond. Wow. Which Fernando? Don't call my name. Don't call my name. Fernando. I'm not your babe. I'm not your babe. That one. Roberto. Or you want the, that's Alejandro. So you want, there was something in the air that night. The stars alight. Fernando. And there's something you and me for liberty. Fernando. That one. Okay, he's milling. There's the fucking... Oh, there you go. Got him. There you go. Tripped him up. Oh. And his name will be Leon. And he will be a good man. That's Levon. I say it for... Yeah. That's the Valgavoth. That's Elton John Levon. And he will be a good cat. Snow used to have a cat named Levon, and it's an Elton John song, and they'd sing the song for him. His name will be Levon. That's Levon by Elton John. That's what you're looking for. There was something in the air that night. My turn. Let's do this. Let's put that down right away. Let's see what happens here. I can get him out regardless. Starkiller, how you doing? Welcome to the show. He's going to put down Annex. Wheelchair Mafia, how you doing? Welcome to the show, man. Alejandro. Trex, did you shout yourself out? Knife trick. He hurts himself. Boom. He's going to hurt himself. Oh, no. Okay. Oops. Yeah, oops is right. Oops upside your head. I said oops upside your head. We're going to do this. Boom. There was something in the air that night. The stars alight, Fernando. Oh, he got me. I got him. If he's on the table, you've already lost, 'cause he's my Valgavav. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. That's the one you guys like? Everyone loves the Valgavoth jingle. I'm surprised it's not more popular. I should hire like a quartet to sing that with some accompanying me instruments. He hurt himself in confusion. It's known to happen. Do, 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 do. How are people feeling about that lore wind? Jappy, you're leaving us? Oh, such a sad part of the night when Jappy has to go. When he has to go to his Jappy job. That's what I want. Stella Bravo Actual. We gotta make it happen. As if he's on the table. It should sound like a sitcom theme. Think about, you know, the sitcom themes of back in the day, okay? That's what that's the vibe we're going for. Is like it should sound like it's a sitcom. All right? That's what we want. You know, you'd have like a quartet of women sing a little ditty. And it would be you know how it would sound. 'Cause he's my Valgavav. Yeah. Old timey, like 1950s, 60s, you know, classic. You get it. I don't need to explain it anymore. I think I've made myself understood. Enduring courage. I am going to sweep. I'm going to sweep 3 on this. He feels real good about himself here. Let's do this real quick. Hurt me there. Okay. Boom. Demon Wall. Spoiler start in the 5th. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. There was something in the air that night. The stars alight. Fernando. They were there for you and me. For liberty. Fernando. Boom. He's got something in his hand. There you go. Oof. Oof. Double triggers. Pop. Pop. Badger Mole. Might kill me here. Up, up, boom. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. You have a lightning bolt? No. Good game. He said good game. My go. Valg's Diddy. Valg Dirty. Valg Dirty is his fucking rap name. If he's laying down fat demon bars, they call him fucking Valg Dirty. You know what I mean? Call me Swamp Thing, running all black like a nightmare, flying 6-drop, old school like fear, dark mode, lemon light. You enjoyed Avatar more than Final Fantasy? I think Avatar gave us a new mechanics that are fun and impactful. Standards. Yeah, I wish. I don't know if people liked Avatar. I don't like Avatar. I don't know if people liked Avatar as much as they like Final Fantasy. I don't think the hype was there, but it was a good set. It was well. It was well built. It was well. It was well made. It's solid. It works. You know, it does commingle well with the other previous mechanics. Any thoughts on the goofy deck I posted? I don't know if I saw it, my guy. There's a lot of stuff posted on a regular basis. So I don't know if I saw it. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. We have a lot of removal here, and if he's going all discard, it's going to be to our detriment. Detriment gum. Double your pleasure, double your cum. That's a statement of the great mint, the double mint gum. Unstoppable slasher. Uh-oh. Why would he do that with... I have the thing that gets rid of it forever in my hand. I don't know why he did that. Oh, and Deck Doctor. I like how you're dropping me hints instead of just telling me what it is. I like this little fun game we're playing. Where you're kind of teasing me with the information and, I put it there. Hey, what's up, Total DGG? Do we want to exile that too? Let's exile that too. Why not? Waterbending. Yeah, waterbending kind of sucks. It requires too much. Firebending just fucking happens, if that makes any sense. Like, firebending, you just firebend. Like, you just do it. Whenever you attack, you firebend. Waterbend is like, oh, well, you can do this, and you can come together and do that, and it's like, okay, or we could just, we could just do the thing that we want, which is the thing that we want, It's the communal nature of it is a bit strange, I suppose. Let's put you down. Still haven't told me what the deck is. I'm enjoying the game. It's the second deck you posted. Okay, so we got more clues now. The second deck you posted. All right. Which deck could that be? Nowhere to run. Ooh, got me on there. No attacks. All right. We ran out of fucking kill cards pretty quick. Oh my goodness, it's Chiono. I had visions, I was in them, I was looking into the mirror to see a little bit clearer the rottenness and evil in me. Fingertips of memories, I can't forget the curves of your body. And when I feel a bit naughty. Welcome, Chiono. I run it up the flagpole and see who salutes, but no one ever does. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And I'm so hot, 'cause I'm in hell. Boom, pop. Boom. Ritual chamber. I lost to him here, yeah. You can just open it up. Chaho, how you doing? Welcome, Chana. How was your night? We're hitting either Badger Mole fucking hyper aggro that kills you on turn 3, or Esper do nothing. That's been our bounce off. That black deck was actually a really nice, refreshing change of pace. Either the games last 1 minute or they last 30. That's where we're at right now. We're wedged right between there. The games are 1 minute or they're 30 minutes. There's no there's no flexibility on this issue, okay? I want everyone to understand there's zero flexibility. 1 minute or 30. You don't have a choice. Terminus of return. Ruthless negotiation. Exile a card. I can get rid of demon. Scrawling Needlehead. I think Needlehead. Boom. Let's put down Demon Wall. Nowhere to run. Very nice. Bandit's talent. Get rid of you. Cecil is a bit of a problem. Do you? How much more kill cards is he going to get here? A lot, I suppose. Let's do that. Dark Confidant. Whoa, Black Betty. Confidant. He's always ready. Confidant. Do-do-do. We'll do that. Let's do this. I know it's going to hurt me, but we'll do it. Unstoppable Slasher. Need a way to kill that paladin. Do we need to kill that paladin? How do we proceed here? Maybe we just do this. And we gamble. Maybe we just do this and we gamble on it, huh? Let's see. Ooh, got his ass. Got his ass. Yep, that was the right choice. Ooh, there we go. We got him. We got him. Well, welcome, Chiono friends and Chiono adjacent people. I do appreciate you coming by. How you doing? Boop, 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 boop. Coolio, welcome. We're on a streak now. We shook out the heebie-jeebies there. And we are on a streak now. We are 6-1. We are flexing on them right now. We are out of the... Man, we were really in an Esper pit for a while. We hit 1, 2, 3 Espers, a Jeskai. And that was not fun. Hey, what's up, Mineral Areas? How you doing? Let's do... Let's do Magebane right away. Thank you, Stiggy. I'm glad you liked it. Wonderweave. And after all, you're my Wonderweave. Boom. Okay. We're going to put down this, and we're going to hope that he gets the Shelter by Ghost down. That would be great. Doing adequate. Surprised you're not on Twitch, Mineral Area. That's where you usually were. There he goes. There he goes. Boom. Excuse me while I jest this guy. I got a lot of musical refrains for a lot of shit, huh, guys? I really do like to music it up. Purple haze is in my mind. Excuse me while I jest this guy. Tragic Trajectory has not been doing too much for me. I'm going to put that down. We're going to push on him. He's probably got the instant. He's probably got the Shard Mages. Which we kind of wanted to bait him out of playing. Boom. Because that means he doesn't have the instant anymore. Draw, draw. How big is Twitch that you didn't have enough space for it? Holy shit, dude. I did not know that. Let's drop Demon Wall. We don't need that right away. Who's getting in it? Magebane's getting in it? Okay. Get in the boo-boo hole, as we call it. Hope he swings. Magebane. Put you down. Let's do no attacks. Down to 3. He said GG. Did we grind him out? All right, we grinded him out. Good stuff. Good stuff. We like to hit the grind worm on him. We like to hit the grind worm on him. Nice. Ooh. Ops goes first. This is a shit hand. Let's see what happens. I fought this guy just a little while ago. I think he's going to be unbeatable no matter what we do. So, yeah. This guy's running a Jeskai fucking do nothing. So, he's probably can't beat him anyways. Okay, we do this. Boom. We just fought this guy, I feel. Yeah, we fought this guy earlier. Yeah, he was running... Oh, he was running something different. That's crazy. Let's drop that. Oh, we need a black mana. If we can get a black mana to black sun him, we can really do something here, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to whiff. One black mana would be the name of the game right here, would be the whole change. Everything would fucking twist. The whole world would shift on its axis if we got one single black mana. One single black mana would completely alter the course of the universe. Would alter the course of history itself, perhaps. We're going to see if we draw it right here. Nope, we did not. That's all we needed. That was a win. That was a win. If we got one single black mana off the top of the deck, we would have had a win. Because I would have swept him and he would have been out of cards. So, you know, there's that. But them's the breaks. It happens. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. One? That I know it was too much. I needed one. I just needed to hit one. I would have been fine. I could have recovered from it. I could have done the swing back. But, you know, they said no. They said you're not allowed. The Strandor. Terrible opener. Even probably worse opener, but we'll keep it. Drop a swamp. Boom. Put black. Enters tapped. Boom. My Scornful Striker. Boom. He's still got the warp guy. Corpses. Do that. Boom. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Boom. Okay. Going in. I gotta defend myself here, unfortunately. He's running my shit. Do that. Let's do that. Hurts him. Get rid of you here. That's gonna hurt, but gets rid of all that. Yeah, not great. 3.6 Roinka, not great, not terrible. We need a little bit more than something here. We need to break out. We need a little bit more juice here. We need a little bit more juice. Come on, baby, give me the juice. Ooh, he's gonna sack him. I would too. Traject. That's not it. That's not it. That's gonna hurt him. Boom. Push. Is he gonna sack him? It's probably a smart idea. Let's do that. Boom. Boom. No, we didn't get it. We did not get it there. GG. One of the best decks in the game, and frankly, it's my deck, so we're not too mad about it. Over the Garden Wall, yeah, everyone watches that in the fall. It's got immaculate fall vibes, from what I understand. Multiversal Passage, we'll say red. Enters tapped. We got a little bit of removal there. Blue, sleight of hand. We have not seen a lesson deck one time, boys. Boys and ghouls, we have not seen a fucking one lesson deck. Incredible. Which is kind of the whole point of this deck, is what I made it for, was to deal with lessons. And it has not reared its head, not a single time. Which is, you know, a little disappointing, to be frank. I am being serious, though. Don't call me Shirley. Boom. Pop. Pop. He's got a knockback. He's got something in his hand that's an instant. Okay. Uh-oh. Evandro, is this a, is this nothing more than an Omni deck? Is that all we're hitting? We're just going straight Omni? Double triggers. Yeah, it could be Kona right away here. We also could hurt him super bad if he doesn't have the right combination of cards. No, it wasn't. That is surprising. That's going to hurt. I could have swore it was going to be Kona. It's Mill? We give him the punishment. There's no there. We give him the inevitable. There you go. Maybe everyone gets to Mythic and says, I could stop running lessons. Thank God lessons are over. Oh my God. School's out forever. Do 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 do. School's out for summer. That's what they say. We can keep that. Okay. Put down Starting Town. We have an instant removal. We can go to Magebane after this. Discard, resolve. It's just a stab. Boom. Okay. Achlazats. Let's get the Scrawling Crawler out there. Let's see a punishment. Boom. Demir. Okay. Strap bet. Boom. Do that. Pull an Annex. He hits down to 4, down to 3 actually. Think we might have messed this guy up a little bit here. We may have messed this dude up a wee bit. Yeah, he's cooked. As we like to say in the business, 6 different kinds of cooked. 6 different kinds of cooked. 90% Mythic, not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it's not 155, 155555, but the current iteration obviously has some meat on the bones. I think we did hit a good a good medium here with how much we're punishing versus how much we aren't. I do like Black Sun. You know, I'm averse to sweepers, but man, if you don't do them to if you basically don't sweep the Badgermal decks, you just lose. You just fucking lose, man. if you don't get the fucking Badger Mold decks out of there ASAP, you just fucking die. You don't have really a good option. Current version, version 3, 67% win rate, 75% on the play. If we're aggressive enough, we can just hit out. We can absolutely just smash. So pretty happy with the results, honestly. And I'm happy that I'm Rakdos and Backdos and punishing Stalactos. Yeah. I'm bringing Shelly back. Hey, Jay, you hid your channel from me. That is not good to hear, Thyvon. I don't like hearing that. What does it mean it hid a channel from? Like, you couldn't find me at all anywhere on YouTube? That's not good. I don't want to hear that, bro. I'm bringing channel back. Destroy. Avarice is not a bad one. Dive on King of Crayons. XKCKQ. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the show. Massacre Girl. Why is Massacre Girl so attractive? What else do I need? I had to go to your sums to find me live. Ooh, that's not good at all. I don't like hearing that. I don't like hearing that. Rakshasa was an early option. By the way, Doomsday Excruciator, I love this card, and I hope we get able to do another Doomsday Apocalypse deck. But bro, can I tell you, as far as some of the hardest fucking flavor text, all stars grow dark, all worlds come to an end. That shit fucking goes hard, bro. I'm sorry, man. That is fucking absolutely fucking stone cold iron, fucking black iron hard. that is some sick. Listen, I as I say, I'm an edgelord in recovery, so that kind of shit just speaks to my adolescent soul of saying some real edgy demon shit like that. I love it. It's fantastic. All stars grow dark. All worlds come to an end. Yep, that's good shit right there. Not gonna lie. He becomes a demon. The Lord of Edging, exactly. What else do we want here? Black Mage's Rod. I wish there was a way to get Black 13 in the game again, but man, as a 4-drop who doesn't pay off until turn 5, he's just not viable, really. He's just not viable. Yeah, it does sound a little bit like Megatron. It's just edgy, man. It's just some fucking edgy demon shit. And I like that he's the Doomsday Excruciator. Not only is it the end of the world, it's going to hurt. That's what Doomsday Excruciator sounds like. Not only is the world coming to an end, it's going to come to a painful end. You're going to hate it. My big issue is that Kuja, which obviously needs black mages, is the same price as Black Waltz, which needs black mages. So I don't like that they're on the same drop. If he was a 3 and he was a 4, we'd have probably one of the most perfect lines in Magic right now. But unfortunately, we don't. Tiger Creature can't block. We can do Crash. Jay, we're playing 6 and 7 drops on turn 3. I know. I'm saying I wish it was different, man. That's all. I'm wistfully imagining a time where you could play something on turn 5. That's all I'm thinking is that there once was a time that turn 5 existed in this game, where it wasn't extremely evident who was gonna blow who out. You know. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Fire Nation Drill. Braid. I know. There's no such thing as a turn 5 anymore. Hey, what's up, Babs? How you doing? I see you're doing Space Spiders Go. Gross. Hey, Space Plant and Badger Mole. 6-7 drops? 6-7 drops? I can't do it. I can't control my hands. Insatiable avarice. My Swarmful Striker, Mage Bane. All right, let's shake it and break it, boys. Let's shake it, quite possibly even break it. 6-7. Kraza, only applies to spiders, doesn't it? Okay. Hey, what's up, Issel Shake? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Issel Shake. We got a lot of people here, guys. A lot of people on YouTube. If you're forgetting to like, please don't forget. A demon is an evil supernatural entity that exists from outside of your dimension. I hope I gave a concise demonology lesson right there. Also, did you know that in Magic lore, all demons are male and all angels are female? At least it used to be that way for a long time, and then they started fucking with the lore a little bit. You ever notice that? It's an interesting idea here. See? Masculine. 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 And then you look at angel. Feminine. 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 feminine, 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 feminine. Interesting MTG lore for you right there. Do. What happens when you watch both Twitch? You unlock a secret J villain mode, where I turn on ASMR and ASMR your ears to death. No, demons are not fallen angels. In the cosmology of magic, demons are their own thing. There are fallen angels. They do exist, but they're not demons. They don't become. If an angel falls, it becomes something else. It doesn't become a demon. No, at least I'm not talking about, Christian theology. I'm talking about magic lore and world building. Yes, the card Fallen Angel was a female because she started as a female. Jay, I've been having without Magic Arena. If Trek had magic or not, fucking bang man. No, Trek did not have any magic. Every single thing on Star Trek can be explained through science. Every single thing. Q, fire spirits, whatever stupid shit they throw at you, every single thing in Star Trek can eventually be explained through scientific gobbledygook. Everything. There isn't one thing. There isn't one thing in Star Trek that cannot be eventually explained through quasi-scientific gobbledygook. No matter what they say, even when Kirk went into that cloud and saw God or the devil or something, it was just a supernatural entity. It was just a super powerful space entity. There does not exist a single thing that cannot be explained. That is the whole point. It's the end of the God of the Gaps, is that science can explain everything. Well, turning somebody into a demon is different than a natural born demon. If you get possessed, like there's possessed things. Yeah, exactly. They could see an angel or a devil or get possessed by something. You could have a whole show about demonic possession on the Enterprise and how they don't know what's going on. And at the end of it, Geordi will go, "I've got it, Captain. I've got it. There's a subspace ionization tear that's messing with reverse particle with reverse flow tachyons, affecting a subspace dermal hegon." And they go, "Okay, well, let's modify the warp core to set up the resonance frequency that'll dispel the affecting tachyon, the tachyon emissions." And then they do it, and they goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa," and they goes, "Whoa, that was crazy. I thought I was possessed by a demon, but it turns out it was subspace tachyons flowing in an ionized radiation stream." That's how every fucking Trek episode goes. Q is from the 9th dimension. It's not that hard. He is extra dimensional. He exists in a dimension higher than everyone else, and he can move and can use that dimensional power. He exists in the 10th, 12th, or some sort of supersymmetry dimension that allows him to access almost omniscient power, but he is not a god. That is the whole point of the Q stories, is that Picard is always telling him, you're a Q, which is a special thing from outside of the dimension. You're not God. That's kind of the whole point of the thing. When you talk about dimensions and godlike powers, I've always had it explained like this. Imagine yourself, you're a 3D person, right? You're a three-dimensional person. If you saw a world that was entirely flat, here, I'm going to explain it. We're going to get a little science on you. If you saw a world that was entirely flat, it was called Flatland, and all the people in it were shapes, and they lived in 2 dimensions, you would appear to be a god to them, because you could go to somebody's house and you could see the entirety of their house and everything in it, everything in their safe, everything in their closet, and you could reach in, pick up something you could pick up something out of their safe and they'd say, "Who are you?" And you say, "I'm from the 3rd dimension." They'd say, "I don't believe you." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm a god. I have a godlike powers. Watch." You could reach into their safe, pick up all of their Flatland money and put it in front of them and say, "See, I just reached into your safe and took all your money out of your safe. Your safe isn't open, but I did that because I exist in a higher dimension than you. That is exactly what Q is doing. Q exists in a 10th dimension. The 3 and 4 dimensional space that everyone else lives in looks very simple to him. He sees a bunch of different angles to it. So that is why he is able to manipulate and appears to have so much power and knowledge, is he can see way, way more stuff than everybody else. The same way that somebody in a helicopter seeing a huge amount of space is not a god. If somebody is up in a helicopter, the traffic guy in the helicopter goes and says on the radio, I can see that there's a traffic accident 10 miles down the road. He's not a god. He's accessing information because he's higher than you, where you are right now. That's all that Q is doing. The whole point is that it's not magic. It's science. Even if it's pseudoscience, even if it's scientific gobbledygook, they try to explain everything in a scientific method at the end of the day. That's kind of the whole point of Star Trek. It's antithetical to magic, which is why I don't really think it belongs in here as much as I like it. Anyways, rant over. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of scientific tomfoolery from me for a minute. Fourth one is a tesseract. It's not easy to explain. Look up tesseract. You can't really experience it because you exist in 3 dimensions. And supersymmetry, the scientific, the mathematics that tell us how the universe works, implies that there are possibly 12 dimensions to the universe, and we can barely even perceive like into 5 or 6. So that is why, you know, tesseract. Yeah, tesseract, not tezzeret. And yet the episode shows that the community is the most boring place. Yeah, I mean, to you know, it probably is not that interesting because I don't know. It's just it's interesting. Anyways, we've been going on for long. Without the meta, we got nothing but nihilism and turtles all the way down. Yeah. A tesseract is a four-dimensional cube. Yes, it exists in 4-dimensional space. It's the best way we have to picture a 4th-dimensional space. To explain the 4th dimension, it kind of exists behind 3 dimensions. Imagine that I was moving a ball up, down, left, right. I say I'm moving it in 3 dimensions, and I say, okay, I'm gonna move it in the 4th dimension now, and I move it at a different angle. That is the 4th dimension. It would just look like it's collapsing in on itself and disappear, but it's still there. It's moved in the 4th dimension. It doesn't really make a lot of sense because you can't perceive it. You know, yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. I'm not a physicist, okay? I just like science. Yeah. Okay. How about we do a shakedown breakdown, boys? How about we do it? How about we shake it and quite possibly even break it? Well, what does that sound like for y'all? Anyways, my point is that there's no such thing as magic in whatchamacallit. Doesn't exist. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains. Do you believe in magic? Did you guys see the poison? Did you guys see the poison deck today? I'm gonna put it up if you haven't seen it yet. It's great. It's fantastic. It needs more likes on it. I need more likes on it. Boom. There you go. Boom. If you haven't seen it yet, how you doing, Asmaran? Do 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 do. All right, here we go. Let me turn down the retro wave music. By the way, guys, if it's not probably obvious, we're not going to be streaming New Year's Eve. I mean, I'm going to be probably up till 12:30 and probably had a couple of drinks. I'm probably going to bed. So, no stream New Year's Eve. Hopefully we can get a podcast done tomorrow night and we can get a podcast up for you on New Year's Day. That would be great. But yeah, no New Year's Eve. Most likely not. Maybe at 1 a.m. I'll come say hi. I don't know, but don't count on it for New Year's Eve. Here we go. Let me do this. Boom, boom. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are running Rakdos Punisher. My Punisher. Or May Punisher, even. The goal of this deck is to hurt our opponent no matter what they do. People are being, it's specifically lessons. This is the lesson hunters right here. People are too cavalier about drawing cards. They're too happy to play a million spells. We're going to put a stop to that. We're going to make everything hurt. All will be pain. So before we get down into this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button right down there, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel and becoming a villain today. So make sure you do that. First things first is we're going to hit removal. We're going to start getting those badger moles and those early things out of there. What are our removal? We're going to be going with stab and tragic trajectory. Now, you could go with any kind of removal combination you want. Nowhere to Run is not bad. A Braid is not terrible, especially with that artifact crack. Bitter Triumph, sure, why not? But the reason I like stab is it gets those badger moles out right away. Those 1 and 2 drops that are really, really painful, stab gets them right away. Tragic trajectory gets anything else that you may or may not need with -2, or -10. But again, removal is going to be the taste. We also really need the strategic betrayal. 1 black and 1 to exile stuff. Very useful card, especially exiling the graveyard for your reanimators. You want to be careful with casting these spells because we are going to be punishing spell casting. So you've got to be real kind of... You've got to kind of be real strategic with the way that you cast spells here, because 2 things we're going to be running. May, Scornful Striker, 1 black and 1, 2/2 first strike, human noble ally. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, that's player, they lose 2 life. This is where the punishment starts happening. We do May, Scornful Striker for 2, and we also do Mage, Bane, Lizard. Every time when people start doing that crazy stuff where they start casting a million spells, Mage Bane's got them. 1 red and 1/4. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, this creature deals damage equal to the number of spells that they've cast this turn. If Lessons doesn't deal with this, they're gonna die, because they like to cast 3 or 4 spells or something like that and keep discarding. They take 1 damage, then 2 damage, then 3 damage. You combine May and Mage Bane Lizard, if somebody casts a spell, they take 3 damage immediately. That is insanely powerful. You want to make that even worse? If they cast a spell where they draw a card, guess what? We're going to punish card draw too. We're going to go with 3 Razorkin Needleheads. Whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage. It's a 2/2 first strike human assassin for 2 red. And the little forgotten, the little known, which is an artifact that I love, and I don't really like artifacts, Scrawling Crawler right here. That's a 3-drop Phyrexian Construct. Yeah, there's still Phyrexians in Standard. Can you believe it? He looks like a virus. He's a 3/2. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. So every single turn, you get an extra card, and your opponent gets an extra card. But here's the kicker. Every time your opponent draws a card, they lose 1 life. So now you're starting to see the strategy play out here, right, guys? Anytime our opponent draws a card, they can lose up to 2 life. Anytime that they cast a non-creature spell, guess what? They're losing 2, 3, 4 life. If you have everything on the board and somebody casts a spell, a non-creature spell to draw a card with all of the things that are available, I think they lose a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 life. That's insane. That's really insane. If somebody casts a non-creature spell to draw a card, they instantly lose 5 life. That is why we are going to punish people. We do not want people drawing cards. We do not want people casting a million spells. We're going to put a stop to that. We're going to pump the brakes on all that stuff going on. So that is going to be kind of your creature layout for the Punisher, to just stymie everything that your opponent is doing. Just get in the way of all of it, right? That's going to be the trick. We're also going to have Demon Wall for 1 black and 1 for an early demon, great early blocker. And this is going to be the demon aspect, because what do demons do? They live in hell and they punish you, right? They punish sinners. That's what we're going to do. We're going to aim to cure them of their wickedness. Unholy Annex, also for demons, 1 black and 2, the beginning of your end step. Draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. Nice gain and drain, or you lose 2 life. But it comes with its own ritual chamber to have your very own demon yourself right there as well. So that is very good. So that's on 3 and 5. And then we're going to finish off with the Bloodladder of Aclazotz here. Bloodladder of Aclazotz is an insanely powerful 4-drop, arguably the strongest 4-drop in all of black right there. 3 black and 1, 2, 4 flying. If an opponent would lose life during their turn, they lose twice that much life. This is the fun part of Bloodletter. Remember, at the beginning of the meeting of my turn, our opponent draws a card too, and they lose 1 life, which means that if Bloodletter is out, they lose 2 life. It means if they cast any counter spells or instants on my turn, they're going to lose double the amount from Magebane, Razorkin, any kind of things that they're going to do like that, they're going to lose double. Unholy Annex, they're going to lose 4 life at the end of the turn. You want to absolutely just destroy their life. Every action that they take, every spell that they cast, even the spells to get rid of the creatures that they don't want on the board. They want to get rid of Unholy Annex, it's going to hurt. They want to get rid of Bloodletter, it's going to hurt. They run out of cards and they need to draw more, it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt. That's the whole idea. We are going to punish them. People are playing too many cards. They're feeling too cavalier. They're feeling too good about it, man. We need to put a stop to that. And again, we aim to cure them of their wickedness. Also, Black Sun. I don't like running sweepers. I really don't. I am forced to by the very nature of the game currently. Badger Mole being what it is, if you don't get a sweeper out sometimes by turn 4, you're just going to insta-lose. I do like this one because it's variable. You're able to kill, like with all of our 2-drops being what they are, you're able to basically play 3 and kill all the 1-drops and leave all of your alive. So I do like that it has a nice variability to it. I don't even mind running it at paying 2 and leaving Scrawling Crawler and Bloodletter alive or anything like that, or even just leaving Bloodletter alive and hitting it for 3. So I do like the flexible nature of Black Sun as opposed to just a full sweeper. It's more of a tactical sweeper, so you can kind of clear out the dross that's kind of messing everything up for you and really, really stymieing you on that. So we are going to be running this in Mythic rank. Yes, we did get quite well in Mythic rank, 70-some%, I think. 10 swamps, 7 mountains. We don't need that many mountains. Blazemire, Multiversal, and Starting Town because we don't really have that good of Rakdos combination cards for that. We look at the stats right here, 19 creatures, a decent amount of humans and demons. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Instants, 3 sorceries, 10 artifacts, enchantments, 24 lands at a 2.8. That's a little deceptive. What's throwing that off is Unholy Annex counts as like an 8-drop. That's really screwing that up. It really is a 1, 2, 3, and 4, really with an emphasis on 2. We already talked about the sideboard. I want to talk about Insatiable Avarice. This is an instant kill if you have Bloodletter of Aclazotz because you can make somebody lose half their life instantaneously. You can also force somebody to lose 3 life and draw cards, which I really like to do. If you have Bloodletter and Needlekin and Scrawling Crawler and you hit them with Avarice, they lose 6 life, and then they have to draw 3 cards, and they lose 2 life for each card that they drew. So you can actually kill someone with Avarice on that 3 black right there. I didn't want to do this because I've done it a whole bunch. It's one of my favorite combos to pull off in black and stuff like that, especially with the force card draw combination plays. I didn't want to do it right again, but it is 100% useful. I know that people are going to mention that Avarice is a really good useful. We already talked about the removal. You could do Curse Rakshasa. That's not a bad one if you don't want to do Demon Wall. A little bit more aggressive. And believe it or not, Crash Endless Reckless End Rider is not a bad ad here because you can discard and make people not be able to block, but also anytime that you kill a creature, it deals 1 damage to a player. So there's a little something sneaky you can throw in that nobody really runs. But that is going to be the deck right there. Demonic Punishment. Oh, how edgy is that? You know we love it here on this channel, on the J Villain channel. Real villain stuff. So let's get into standard. Let's get into standard mythic. If you want to watch this live, guys, check out our stream, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We stream on Twitch pretty much every night. Hit that bell. Be notified when we go live. We'd love to see you there on Twitch or on YouTube. Check out our Discord if you want to submit a deck or just hang out with the community. That's links down there below. And, of course, if you want a copy of this deck, it's on my AetherHub or my Moxfield down in the description. Let's get into it, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment. I love to hear from you in the comments. Make sure to like the video. Let's get into it. We got 2 new people here. Carlito Chico, welcome to the show. Pathfinder Dan, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Love to see you. Welcome. Hey, what's up, Drifty? We'll do one more game for y'all. To just kind of show you up. We didn't really get a good hand here, but hey, why not? We got to do black. Enters tap. Boof. Enters tapped. Enters lobby. All right. Okay. We need a mana. If we can get a mana, we're fine. You just stomp that flipping artifact deck. I love stomping the artifact decks. It's so good. Strat bet, not a good look here, folks. Or not, we need a mana really bad. We need a mana very, very badly. If we basically don't get one, we're kind of cooked. We're cooked. We're royally cooked here. Glad to be here. I think I've seen you running something like this and it was a pretty good show. Well, I'm glad you liked it, my guy. Right now we are suffering, pure unbridled suffering because we just can't draw the 3rd mana. I shouldn't have kept a 2 mana hand, but hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Hopefully he does a big play here and leaves me alone. Oh my goodness, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. I have to the point where I have to discard cards. I've drawn so many. Yeah, this is a forced loss right here. I won too many times. Singularity Rupture. Yeah, we're pretty much cooked here. Yeah, we're just cooked. We're just cooked there. Yeah, the game just said no. If you don't draw a 3rd mana by like what was that, turn 7? I think at a certain point you can just say that's just nothing. We'll try to get you a little better game than that, folks. We'll try to get you a little better game than that. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. And after all, you're my demon wall. I said, baby, let's get you. Hey, thank you for coming, Chris Cass. I hope you're doing better, man. I forgot to respond to your text. I was in the middle of something, but I hope you're doing better health-wise, bro. Get well, man. Let's do this. Let's say red. Let's say enters tap. And let's say demon wall. Okay, Razorkin. Green. Boom. Okay, I'm going to hold that stab up for if he tries to play anything. He's holding back. He's holding back on me here, so I want to stab whatever he drops down. It could be big, it could be small, but I think I can get any kind of little guy that he pops down here. And then we can play the Annex. And after all, you're my demon wall. Ooh, Daiwin. My turn. Let's put down you then. No attacks. Boom. That's the land. Boom. A red land, of course. Why not? That's going to hurt. Pop. Okay. Do. And after all, you're my demon wall. I'm going to let him hit for 3. Fine. It's fine. Okay. Put that down. Put that down. He might try to flash. There is a flash elf, but I have the stab as an instant, and I have first strike. Okay. Does he have a protection card? Didn't get it off. Strat bet. There it is. Okay. Not bad. He's going to take double damage there. Boom, boom. Elvish Archdruid. He gets the pump. Okay. Boom. We're going to do that. Doof. Boof. Black. Okay. I think he's cooked here. I don't think there's any way back for him here. I don't think there's any way back here. The demon, the Bloodletter can drop next turn, which is going to do 8. Even if he recovers 1. Archdruid's Charm. Put a 1/1 counter on it. He pops him. Nice. Gets a draw card off that, which hurts. What's he gonna do? He's got some sort of trick up his sleeve, huh? Archdruid's Charm. Oof. Unfortunately for you, demons. Unfortunately, demons. That's the name of the game right there. Not bad. Not bad for a bonus game. Good stuff. All right, folks. If you haven't seen today's deck, Drifty, how you doing, man? Got any big plans for New Year's, Drifty? Do. If you haven't seen the latest, that's what it is. We're going to send you off on your way to somebody else. Gobbler's got enough people. I went and saw him last night. You don't need no more people. Fuck, call me Swamp Thing, running all black like a nightmare, flying 6-drop, old school like fear. Dark mode, never light, villains in shadow, out of sight, out of mind every time. Spit fire cause I'm dauntless, you think that I'm dartless, came to play, came to slay, that's what fucking fun, running roads, Grinch kid, think about what you done. Walk in, turns cold, lights flicker, call that haunted. Dead before you make a move, pass a card, pass a turn, pass away. Keep the axe and throw motion villainy. Jury everybody that they send to me. Turn them down, dig them up, make them part the crew. Necromancy, black hearts, what the bad guys always do. Since 94, been true. Threw us a bone with some skeleton demons. Yeah, that would be nice. Threw us a bone. I see what you did there, bro. I see what you did there, my guy. Threw us a bone. I see exactly what you did. Don't call me sir, son. Call me sire. You ain't a knight yet, kid, you a squire. Lightning my blur, spark up like a fire. Blazing like a boof, it's all I desire. Ninja moves in the groove, tap into it with the crew. Cat girls purr when I'm in the room. I'm a vampire, blade drip demons like a doom. Should we go see Mojo? Who do we want? I guess we'll see Mojo. He looks like he's got nobody there right now, though. We'll go see Mojo. We hadn't seen him in a while. Mojo Jackson. Actually, let's go to see Nola Gold. Hey, how you doing, Mojo? You're watching me? Are you streaming or you want me to go raid you? For a while, it looked like you had people, and then did you stream cut out or something? It looked like you had people there, and then you went to like one viewer, and I was like, what the fuck happened to him? No, you're watching you after you're done. All right, well, we're gonna raid out Nola Gold then. No, we'll raid out Nola Gold. I owe you one though. If you're watching me, I'm not going to raid me into myself. I owe you one, Mojo. Mojo Boogie. Yeah, because it looked like you raided out. I was like, oh, he has a bunch of people. I was like, oh, I'll do him. But anyways, neither here nor there. Thank you all for coming, guys. Well, thank you all for the show. We're out of here. We're going to go see Nola Gold. I've never met him before, so we're going to go say hi. But I got you in the next one, Mojo Jojo. Adios, good night, farewell. God bless. Bye-bye. Thank you, Stillapods.